Hi everybody, this is Black Lion. Now this is a response to one of my subscribers, Simple Sammy. You asked a couple of questions, but you watched a couple of videos, but the one that has kept you asking was the one that I talked about, how I moved to Dubai from Africa, and especially the last segment. And you were interested and you asked that I mentioned that when you come to Dubai, the first thing that you have to have in your mind, be careful what you start with for landing, because most likely what you're going to start with is what you're going to end up with. So it's very critical to understand and be precise. Know exactly what you want and come for it and start with it and build with it. So that was my advice. And then you asked and said, there are people who have said that it's better to come in and then you start by getting any job, cleaning, security, warehouse, anything, and then you can get a certification after that, and then after that you can start off, you can join and change job. As much as that will be true for some people, my opinion here is it will not be able to work really well. Why? Because when you're coming in here, you need to know exactly what you're going to do, because when you come, it is true for many situations and for many people, what they have started with, they have actually failed to change job to what they actually want. Because the market here, it is strange, but it is true. Experience is very critical. What you start with, usually it's difficult to change. If you start, for example, as a cleaner, and you said, yes, I'll start here and I'll do the cleaning, and after 2 years, I'll switch and change job. And change job into what? Change job into engineering, change job into customer service, change job into sales, change job into what? Because the first thing they're going to ask you is, where is the experience? But remember, you've already used this experience in the UAE here. You've used the experience as a cleaner for 2 years. So which means you're super qualified for cleaning. The next job you're going to get will definitely be cleaning. It's easier for you to get cleaning job. That's how it would be. Another example is for security. Security, also in the UAE, you require some certifications. I'm not a security expert, but I'll share with you info on another section, on another video probably. But I do know that you need certification in order to be hired as a security personnel. And the security companies there that you can come and apply directly. So that's another thing. And then it will be difficult to change from security to something else. What is another one? I mean, from security, you go into nursing? No. From security, you go into another profession? It will be difficult because you've gained experience in that regard. Another subject would be, let's say, warehousing. You have come in here, you've joined the warehouse, and you're working in the warehouse. You're working for all this time. Remember, contracts are 2 years. And after 2 years, you've completed and you want to change job into what? So my question still remains, change into what? Which brings back to the beginning of the whole thing. Before you think of coming here, think of what it is that you want to do. Coming into the UAE, decide, when I go to the UAE, what do I want to do when I get there? And then you start planning from there. If it is being in security, you look at, oh, you probably must have security experience from your country, and then you can plan along that line. And some companies are actually doing hiring for security companies right all the way from where you're coming from in Africa or from wherever. So plan from the moment you start your plannings, plan for what it is you're going to do, because it's what you're going to stay on. It is difficult. I will repeat, it is so difficult to switch jobs from for example, you want your true profession is you're an engineer, okay, but you say, okay, I'll get into the UAE, I will land and I'll get any other job, maybe in security, and then later on I'll apply for an engineer job and get an engineer job. I'm telling you, to be honest with you, it's not going to work. It's not going to work, my dear. It's not going to work like that, because no one will hire you because you don't have UAE experience in the position that you are looking for. It is completely difficult. So that, my friends, this is the true picture on the ground. So if you're starting, start from where you are and plan exactly what it is you're going to do, because it is what will be required. And then courses. What courses are you going to do? For security, there's courses for security. For nursing, There's also courses for nursing, and there's other disciplines also have courses that you have to take when you get into the UAE to qualify you better to get those jobs when you're already in Dubai, right here. Okay, so this is what you need to take good care of. And for courses, to add more light on the courses, especially in security, you need the SIRA certificate. You need that certificate, because without it, you're not going to get those jobs. So you need to get it, and it's a requirement before you're being given a job in the UAE, in Dubai. Without that, you won't get. Same applies to nursing. You need those certifications in order for you to get those jobs. Now you're saying you want to change to another job. Now change to which job? That's another question. You're from nursing, you want to change to another profession? Or from security, now you want to change to another profession? And also, you mentioned sales. Now, sales is broad. Sales can give you a soft landing if you do have the qualifications and you're able to package your CV well enough to get the first gig in sales. Then you can grow along that line. You can be in sales for machinery parts, you can be in sales for different products, because that goes, the only thing that changes in sales is your product. Everything, your concepts, your principles, your agility, your ability to perform, all remains the same. So this is a trade economy, so you will be easily able to get another sales job selling another product. At least there you can switch, you can change, you can easily move. But all the others, once you land and you get those other jobs that you're looking for, you're thinking that it's going to be a soft landing and you're going to gradually go to another one. My friend, this is the hard truth. It will not work. It will not work. If it does, it's very minimum chances that they will. It is not going to work like that way. All right. Now, I hope it sheds some light. If you have more questions, you can put it in the comment section below. And if you have anyone, like any of you has something to add, no problem. You're right. You're free to comment. Otherwise, thank you for this. And you have a good time. Bye.